Buddy, I wanted to do this little video on the Intex 2,500 gallon per hour pool filter pump. It's not currently running because it only runs, it's on the timer mode. It runs from 7 o'clock at night to 7 o'clock in the morning, basically at night, and it is 9 o'clock in the morning, so it's off. But I'll show you how to clean it out and I'll turn it on for you here in a second. But first, to clean it, you have to shut these plunger valves. So you just turn that clockwise to lock it shut. And then what I normally do is open this little, ooh, why are we still getting water? 1 second. I must not have got one. Oh, no wonder I didn't get that one shut off. Okay, there we go. So I open the one at the bottom. And then open the one at the top. Let it drain out a little bit. That's really good enough. I'll shut that. And then I leave this little vent open. Just turn this. Take that off. Set that aside. And then just pull this. Maybe. This thing is very snug. I don't have a filter in there, and I think that might be part of it. I'll take that, set that aside. You can see there is quite a large filter, and they are very expensive. So, well, I mean not very, but compared to the sand filter I have it hooked up to, expensive. So, what I'll do here. Yeah, so then you would just take out your filter normally. It would just be in here. Take it out, rinse it off, put a new one in or whatever. And once that's done, just put the lid back on top. I mean, this is snug. They get these things. Oh, maybe, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this with one hand. They want this thing on here tight. Maybe. Oh, okay, I'm just going to set it on there. Like I said, I don't normally take this apart. I don't have a filter in there. I'll just set that like that. Maybe I got a defective one. Because I don't think it should go on here this hard. Maybe it's so new, it probably needs to get broken. Anyway, I'll just set it on there for now and see if this will have enough force. And then normally you just tighten this up. Let's see here. Oh, there we go, it just sunk in. There we go. Then you seal that back up. You turn on your plunger valves. I'll do that in a second. But here's the sand filter. I've had this for several years. It works great. All you do is add sand, backwash it once a week, maybe a little more, depending on if you're doing a lot of vacuuming. And it does a perfect job. I do need to get some more sand for it because it's getting below the minimal. It's hard to get sand in and out, and often when I'm putting the sand back in or taking it out and cleaning it, I lose a lot of the sand, so that affects it. So, but it still cleans good enough that it doesn't. But anyway, so let's go right over here. Turn it counterclockwise. Oh shoot, I left the vent open. Oops. I left this open so the water's running out. You can see, normally this would be closed. You turn on these things, then go open it, but it really doesn't matter for my case. Anyway, and then I open this just in case because it's hard on the motor and it'll make it last longer. If there's water in there and it doesn't pump air for the first 5 seconds, you turn it on. So I open this just in case. Most generally there's, yep, see, and then you can see it spraying out. There's nothing in there, but just in case, you never know. That also works good to prime it. You can just dump water in there if you're having any problems or something. And then, like I said, it's on timer. So it's off right now because the timer is set for 12 hours. And you can see this. Here we go. And it's been 12 hours, so it's already done its shift for today. But like I said, I'll go ahead and turn it on. So now it's off. And then, there we go. It's on right now. Yeah, it's very, very quiet. Well, it's still there. It still had a little bit of air in there. I think I got it on. Hopefully now. Okay, so then after the water goes through that, which is just pretty much a pump with no filter, it goes into the sand filter. You can't hear it very good, but what happens in here in this valve thing, the water sprays down on top of the sand. With the pressure and the flow and everything, it runs through the sand clear to the bottom, and then it's forced out a tube in the center, and that tube goes all the way up and then out the drain or whatever. You can see, according to my gauge, I have very good pressure. I mean, it's a little bit high compared to what the old pump, because the pump that actually came with the filter, sand filter, was 1,600 gallon an hour. This is 2,500, so it's gonna obviously raise it up. But normally, once it gets into the yellow, you're supposed to backwash it, because that means the sand's not full of stuff and it's not filtering, it's taking more pressure, so that's hard on the pump. So like I said, I normally backwash it once, twice a week maybe, depending on, like I said, depending on how much vacuuming and stuff you're doing. I just got these mats set down here, so it's, if you want to get out of the pool and do something with the pump real quick or whatever, it makes it nice. Let's see. Oh, the flow. Very good flow. I mean, it is tremendous. You can see that bubbling up. Very good. Compared to my other one, it is astronomically better. But, anyway. I do have the skimmer set up. And this pump is actually strong enough to run both this skimmer. 1 second. There we go. It takes a little bit for it to get kicked in, but it can run both this skimmer and the other suction. I don't know if you can see it down underneath of there somewhere. That thing there. See, there's two of them now because of this new law. I think it's like Virginia Grimm something. She was entrapped into a suction on a spa, and so then her family worked tirelessly to come out with this law to prevent suction entrapment. So the new law came out, I believe, in like 2007, which is weird because like we've had a pool since then and it didn't have this. So I don't know if it doesn't take an effect, or like this happened in 2007, so it might have taken a little while for it to take an effect on everything. But now there's two sections. Basically, one's an equalizer, so if one is trapped with something, if this is cut off with something, then you still have the other vent sucking, pulling in the suction, so it's not, I guess, hard on, or it's not supposed to be as bad or something. I don't know how it works exactly, but anyway, now there's this little T thing there, and it converts into a bigger hose, and the pump, making a big noise right now. Look at that. Oh, it's from this hose, no wonder. Or the cord, I mean. I hate it how the cord is in the front. That doesn't even make any sense. Why is it not in the back? It's gonna be, I don't know. Whatever. But anyway. Basically, the impellers here, outside, normally in the 1,500 gallon an hour, it's built into the motor casing. But now the impeller's out here. And then, oh shoot, look out. Okay, there we go. And then you can see the water is forced down this pipe here. And then it goes underneath. There's the piping. It'll focus if you can see anything under there, but there's the pipe. And then it goes over to this casing, and then it's normally filtered. But like I said, it's just open in there. I don't know if you can do my filter. So that's the little setup I have. Works great. Like it a lot. I don't know, it's a very good investment. You can get them, like, I think $100 and some at Walmart, cheaper other places. I think this was like $75 on eBay, so it wasn't too bad. But it definitely is worth having both the skimmer and that other suction hooked up, so it's sucking from underneath the water as well as cleaning the top of the water. See, with my old pool, you either had the skimmer on or you could have the suction underneath the water, and this works great because it can do both at the same time very effectively. It has very good flow, so it works perfectly. But anyway, that's just a little video. Thank you all for watching. Hope this helps. Here's a size comparison between the two pumps. Here's the old one here, and then you can see the new one's a lot bigger. And just see what I was talking about with the pump casing being inside of the motor housing, where in this new bigger one it's on the outside since it's such a large impeller. And I don't know if you can see inside of there, but the old impeller is not a good one. It is literally the same type of impeller that's in most fish tank pumps, and so it doesn't have a lot of power, we'll just say that. And it also, the suction, if this is blocked a little at all, it really is hard on the pump, I guess. This one's not near as bad. I don't know what that noise is. Something rattling, you can't tell what it is. But anyway, that's just kind of just to show you the difference between the two pumps.